HKW Nation, it is I, something or other, and welcome to the biggest wrestling spectacle of the year, Digital Revolution 4. Who will win? TWE? HKW? We will see. Now sit back, relax, hit subscribe, and enjoy the show.
Never shake and bake, no Larry's, no salt, and no spice to it. I put the ice to it, turpentines on, hard enough to cut right.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the biggest show of the year. We are live from Toronto, Canada for Digital Revolution 4. I am Richard G. Mayer, and I am the one and only Daniel Cash. Richard, it's wonderful to have you, but let's turn this over to Zanzibar.
Boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to MDC Productions presents Digital Revolution 4. And tonight, I'm going to start off with a magic trick. I'm going to make the title disappear. We're going to have King Ian versus King Dominator. Title for title.
You just heard from the host of Digital Revolution for the $1 million clown known as Zanzibar. Zanzibar is creepy as all get out, but that's not what's important right now. What's important right now is that both the United States and the social media title are about to be on the line. That's right, Ian King, 21-0, about to defend the United States Championship against Scars Enterprises, King Dominator, title for title.
Introducing the champion from Glasgow, Scotland, weighing in at 252 pounds. He is the Ian King.
Ian King has shown an extreme amount of domination inside the squared circle with his patented Scottish strong style of wrestling, amassing an incredible undefeated streak here tonight. But no one has come closer to ending that undefeated streak than King Dominator last month at HKW's Wasteland. That's right, it was a travesty of justice. We all know that King Dominator, my close personal friend, should have walked away victorious. He should have won the entire Wasteland tournament, not that stupid Daniel Roberts. But here tonight, King Dominator is going to be the one to put the one in 21-1. You've been waiting for all week to say that, haven't you? I really have, Richard. Some other guy I heard say it like 57 billion times. I thought it was catchy. Alright, well, here he comes. He is the HKW Social Media Champion, representing the Scars Enterprises, King Dominator. King Dominator is 127% ready for this contest tonight, Richard. There is no chance that King Dominator is going to lose to Ian King. You mark my words, Richard. I have a flawless Digital Revolution prediction record, and I predict that my friend Ian King will walk away victorious here tonight. It's entirely possible that Ian King could fall to King Dominator here tonight, but just as easily King Dominator might be losing that social media championship to the innovator of Scottish strong style, Ian King. Both of these men incredibly talented, and I for one Can't wait to see this matchup, our first matchup here at Digital Revolution 4. Again, thank you so much for joining us. Make sure to hit subscribe, ring the bell at ringside to stay notified of all the great HKW action like Digital Revolution tonight, our weekly shows like HKW Wednesday Night Prestige and Friday Night Rampage. Are you done? Are you done plugging the shows? Can you not appreciate King Dominator? He's in the ring, Richard. Scars Enterprises is in the ring, and whenever Scars Enterprises is in the ring, you really just need to shut up, okay, Richard? No, you know what? I'm not going to shut up. I'm here to do commentary. I'm here to call the action tonight, and I am pumped for Digital Revolution 4. That is what it is all about, Richard. 2 championships, 2 men, only one can walk out of Digital Revolution 4 victorious. And here we go, collar elbow, tie up, and Ian King backing King Dominator up against the ropes. Referee trying to call for some separation, and it's King Dominator. Hard slap across the face of Ian King, not taking kindly to that, running over King Dominator with a clothesline. Ian King is rude, okay? King Dominator has every reason to slap Ian King right across his ugly face. He should have never challenged King Dominator at Waste End. He should have never even been in the HKW. What are you babbling about? Whatever I want, Richard. Whatever I want. King Dominator lifting Ian King back to his feet. Social media champion, taking the United States champion into the corner. Oh, I'm gonna send Ian King in rather hard. Shoulder first goes Ian King, and now King Dominator going to work with the boots. King Dominator in control in the early parts of this match. King Dominator is in control of every part of every match, Richard. He's Scars Enterprises, and in case you haven't realized, that makes him better than you. Kick out by Ian King, long 2 count. The HKW social media champion working his way back to his feet, grabbing a hold of King Dominator, but Dominator bringing a knee up into the face of King. Ian King isn't ready for Dominator, but Dominator has been doing nothing but watching videotapes and footage of Ian King. Dominator is prepared to pick apart the innovator of Scottish strong style here tonight and claim his place as the champion of the entire United States. King fighting his way back into the ring, right hand levying away by Ian King. Headlock taking down King Dominator, and King wrenching it in deep. Dominator finally able to roll King out and away from the hold. But the United States champion in control now of King Dominator. Richard, this is exactly what King Dominator wants, okay? King Dominator, he knows that he's a tougher man than Ian King. He can take anything that Ian King can dish out. And he's forcing Ian King to expend energy, Richard. Plain and simple. Cover now, and another 2 count for Ian King as Dominator rolling out to the floor. Ian King taking a moment to pose to these fans, and that's going to cost him as Dominator back into the ring, grabbing a hold of Ian King now. What does he have planned? Oh, beautiful Richard slingshot suplex off of the top rope. Nobody in history has ever done that move better than King Dominator. Nobody in history. You do know the Four Horsemen. Shut up, Richard. If King Dominator was there, he would have smacked all four of the horsemen right across their faces, taken their horses, and ridden off into the sunset with Scar's Enterprise. That's enough. Cover now by King Dominator. Another long 2 count for Dominator, closing in on that United States Championship belonging to Ian King. Dominator sending Ian King over the top rope down to the floor, dominating this match in every way, shape, and form. Hey, Richard.
What?
Richard.
What?
Richard! What? Why aren't you wearing a King Dominator t-shirt?
I'm wearing a tuxedo.
It's Digital Revolution 4. You call that a tuxedo? Richard, you look stupid. Next year, please give me a call. I will send you to one of my people. They will dress you in something that doesn't make you look like a buffoon. My wife told me I looked great. Your wife is an idiot. She doesn't know what she's talking about. I mean, clearly, she married you. Alright, that's enough. Turning things back to the ring, shot to the face from Ian King as Dominator making his way back inside the ring. Arms hooked by Ian King. Yes, Richard! Yes, it's over! King Dominator just won the United States Champion. Congratulations to my good friend, King Dominator. Referee, you don't know what you're doing. You're terrible at your job. You should have never been allowed on pay-per-view. Ian King and King Dominator both back to their feet now. Ian picking Dominator up onto his shoulders and driving him down. Burning hammer to the head of King Dominator. The cover 2. Oh, and only 2. This is a very close contest between Ian King and King Dominator. It is not close, Richard. It's miles and miles apart, okay? King Dominator is dominating this contest no matter what your eyes see, no matter what your mind thinks. Ian King is a fool, and he never deserved to even get inside of the ring with a man like King Dominator. I thought King Dominator wanted this match so that he could have a shot at the United States Championship. He could have a shot at defeating the undefeated streak of Ian King. He already defeated the undefeated streak of Ian King. You weren't there, Richard. You weren't there. I was, okay? It was a little exhibition match. It was in an empty arena due to the coronavirus. And no one was there. No one saw except me. And Ian King, he bowed down to King Dominator, showed him the reverence and respect that you always should have, and he lost, okay? He lost. I don't believe that story for a second, okay? Ian King almost picking up the victory right there. Another long 2 count on King Dominator. King measuring Dominator up as Dom gets back to his feet. Oh no! Arms are hooked now! Yeah! Wait, no! Dom twisting his way out! What a clothesline, taking Ian King off of his feet. Incredible move, a dominant move by King Dominator. Richard, if you had any intelligence, you would have seen that coming like I did. And now, King Dominator, vicious clothesline, sending Ian King flipping and falling all the way down to the floor. And here comes King Dominator diving over the top rope. What a suicide dive by the HKW social media champion. Take a look at this. Wow. Of course, wow, Richard, you shouldn't be surprised to know that King Dominator can get that much air. I mean, after all, he has taught NBA legends like LeBron James how to get a higher vertical leap. That is how amazing King Dominator is, a true master of not just the squared circle, but every sport. Lacrosse, squash, curling. You don't know, curling is very big here in Canada, Richard. Dominator pulling King out of the corner. Both men now staring each other down, wondering what it's going to take to get past the other here tonight. King, right hand into the face of Dominator, grabs him by the head. Neckbreaker, bringing down the social media champion. It's all a ploy, Richard. King Dominator is just sucking Ian King further and further into his trap. Ian King now with Dominator, and drops him down onto his head hard. Double underhook pile driver by the United States champion that can do it. 1, 2, no! King Dominator just barely able to escape the 3 count there from the United States champion, the undefeated Ian King. And now look at this, here comes King Dominator throwing rights and lefts into the face of this jabroni monkey known as Ian King. Pair of snake eyes there for King. Kick to the midsection by Dominator. Yes, this is it, Richard, this is it. Dominator showing the ultimate dominance inside of the squared circle. It's over. And wait, King's foot's under the ropes. Ian King's foot was under the ropes. I don't know what you're talking about, Richard. I never saw a thing. You damn well did. Ian King's foot was under the ropes. Oh, we need to take another look at the videotape here. No, we don't need to take another look at anything, Richard. Let's face it, okay? This match is over. King Dominator is your new United States champion. He is the man who just put the 1 in 21 and 1, Richard. Bow down and show reverence. I will not. I want to go back and take another look at this. I don't think this should have ended that way. It doesn't matter what you think, Richard. All that matters is that King Dominator is now the United States and social media champion. But regardless, we have much more HKW Digital Revolution coming up next. Ultimate Opportunity Ladder Match. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, we're getting ready for the Ultimate Opportunity Ladder Match. The briefcase hanging high above the ring, and only one of these 6 men is going to be able to climb the ladder and retrieve the case that will give them a shot at the HKW Championship whenever they desire. On his way down to the ring, Aaron O'Connor, victorious on our pre-show tonight, defeating Justin Armstrong to earn his way into this contest. Congratulations to the Destroyer, Ian King. Richard, I'm confused. What are you confused about? You said this was a 6-man ladder match, right? That's correct. Well, we have Aaron O'Connor and Aaron Bronson, CJ Mundo, who's probably going to win, by the way, Devastation, and Mr. Awesome. That's correct. But that's only 5 names, Richard. That's only 5 names. You said this was a 6-man ladder match. Who's the 6th man? I honestly don't know. Of course, originally it was supposed to be Christian Wright. I know, Richard. I was the one who broke that news. Your old news, your fake news, Richard. That's not fake news. I mean, he was supposed to be in this matchup, and we definitely hope that Christian Wright is doing well back in the UK, and we wish him a speedy recovery. That's not addressing the issue, though, Richard. We don't have a 6th man for the Ultimate Opportunity Ladder match tonight. Well, this guy right here has the strength of 2 men easily. Mr. Awesome has been on fire ever since making his debut here in the HKW. And I don't mind saying this man is A-W-E-S-O-N-E awesome. I love his catchphrase. It's so much fun to say, Richard. I just wish you knew how to spell. Mr. Awesome stepping inside of the ring, about to get his ass kicked by CJ Mundo while putting on a very entertaining performance, I'm sure. No. You know what? I have to believe that heading into this contest, Mr. Awesome, he's my favorite to win this whole thing. He's been absolutely incredible, and we saw last week not only winning on Wednesday night, but also dominating in that Battle Royal this past Friday on Rampage. I didn't hear you say a single nice thing about him on Rampage, Richard. Well, you're right. Actually, to our viewing audience, wanted to apologize right now that we had some technical errors on our last episode of Rampage, and clearly you weren't able to hear the commentary. We apologize for that, but we are so happy to be with you here tonight. Richard, I know you want to talk to the people because you don't have any friends at home. But look, CJ Mundo just came to the ring, and as I mentioned, CJ Mundo is ready to win this whole thing, Richard. I mean, he brought a pipe down to the ring. He's the only man who is smart enough to bring his own weaponry down to the ring for this no disqualification contest. Heading out now, Devastation, of course, Devastation representing TWE. We're going to be seeing a lot of them tonight, including in our main event tonight, when the HKW champion, TWE's own Corey Tombstone, defends the gold against HKW's Evan Jones. Devastation looks incredibly focused, Richard. He's been sent out here as a representative of TWE for no other purpose than to hurt every man, woman, and child in this arena tonight, and every one of these fools inside the ring, with the exception, of course, of CJ Mundo, who is way better. Do you ever stop kissing Scars Enterprise's ass? Hey, look, Richard, Aaron Braxton's on his way out to the ring. He's a raccoon. Did you know that? He's a raccoon. He's not actually a raccoon. Never mind. EFED Elite member and longtime member of the Guardians, Aaron Air Bronson, on his way out here. Of course, Bronson, a former HKW champion himself. No stranger to ladder matches. As a matter of fact, won his first HKW title in a ladder match. And gotta believe that he might just have the experience to walk away tonight as Mr. Ultimate Opportunity. Experience doesn't matter when you're in there with CJ Mundo. He's gonna nullify all the experiences and walk away victorious. Well, all five men inside the ring, and what is this?
Hey, you didn't
oh my God!
have DR4 without Leo Rush, did you? Huh? Listen, HKW Nation, I have a gift for you, and he will be the sixth man in tonight's Ultimate Opportunity ladder match. All right? So listen closely. Make some noise for the 2019 King of the Wasteland.
What?
King
Williams. Oh my God! What? No way, Richard! It can't be! It can't be! It is! There he is! He is the 2019 King of the Wasteland! We haven't seen King Watkins around here in months! I can't believe that Richard, but it is Digital Revolution. Anything can happen at Digital Revolution, Richard. Apparently so. King Hollywood Watkins sliding into the ring to get him some in in this Ultimate Opportunity ladder match. For those of you who've enjoyed watching us on Facebook, please come on over to YouTube. We're going to be continuing the show over there. King Watkins has every opportunity to walk out of here tonight and make history, Richard. Oh, believe me, I am well aware. All 6 men have stepped inside the ring. Mr. Awesome, CJ Mundo, Devastation, Aaron Bronson, Aaron O'Connor, and now the returning King Watkins, all getting ready to collide in this Ultimate Opportunity ladder match. And here we go. Watkins and Mundo squaring off out the gate as are Awesome and O'Connor, Devastation and Bronson. And it's Bronson taking down Devastation with a Russian leg sweep. Mr. Awesome with an awesome vertical suplex, dropping down Aaron O'Connor. CJ, stay out here. Don't worry about them. Let them beat each other up. Oh, CJ, are you okay? What a move. CJ. King Watkins grabbing a hold of Devastation. And sending Devastation hard into the corner. Shoulder first. Bronson coming around from behind. German suplex. Taking down the returning King Watkins. Meanwhile, Mr. Awesome dropping down Aaron O'Connor. Once again, CJ Mundo heading to the outside, grabbing a ladder and going to bring it into the ring. Of course, the only way to win this contest, climb that ladder and retrieve the Ultimate Opportunity briefcase that will give one of these 6 men a shot at the HKW Championship whenever they desire. And CJ Mundo tossed hard out of the ring. Look at that. Mr. Awesome getting flattened like a pancake by the Destroyer, Aaron O'Connor. And now O'Connor and Watkins heading up to the top of that ladder. Oh no, CJ Mundo pushing the ladder out from underneath both men, who come crashing down to the canvas. CJ Mundo is in complete control of this contest, Richard. He knows that he is destined to walk out of here as Mr. Ultimate Opportunity. Well, I think every one of the other men in this match would have something to say about that, Mr. Cash, as CJ Mundo does deliver the vertical suplex finally to Mr. Awesome. It was a brilliant move by CJ Mundo, holding Mr. Awesome upside down, letting the blood rush to his head, giving him vertigo. He's not going to be able to climb that ladder. This is the brains of CJ Mundo. King Watkins leveling Aaron O'Connor, rolls out to the floor before turning his attention to Aaron Bronson. Devastation grabbing a hold of Watkins and a backdrop to the returning King of the Wasteland from 2019. Aaron Bronson shoved over the top rope. We're left with Mr. Awesome. Devastation in the ring. Devastation with a backbreaker. And this could be Mr. Awesome's opportunity. He's got that ladder. Nobody else in the ring at the moment. Oh! Spoke too soon for Devastation. Comes back in the ring only to have the ladder cracked right into his head. Aaron Bronson now coming around from behind. Elevator drop, taking Mr. Awesome from the penthouse all the way down to the basement. And Watkins gonna shove Devastation out of the ring, picking up the ladder, laying out Aaron O'Connor. Reverse DDT to Mr. Awesome, courtesy of Scars Enterprises' own CJ Mundo. And now Watkins up the ladder, grabbing a hold of that briefcase, gonna try and bring it down, but Aaron O'Connor's right there. Aaron O'Connor right there to stop him. Devastation coming at him from the other side. This does not look good for Watkins. Wait, Watkins now. Shot to the face on O'Connor, and it's O'Connor's head coming crashing down into the steel. And all these men falling off the ladder courtesy of CJ Mundo. It's about time you give CJ Mundo his proper credit, his proper due, Richard. CJ Mundo about to follow in the footsteps of King Dominator. Gonna start this whole show off 2-0 for Scars Enterprises. I thought you meant that he was going to win in a very controversial fashion. No, Richard, there was no controversy about that last match. King Dominator is your United States and social media champion.
Oh, what a boot there to CJ Mundo. Off the top rope, down to the floor, courtesy of Mr. Awesome. Delivers another big boot to the face of Devastation. Devastation now tossed out of the ring. It's Awesome and Bronson. Awesome in control, and now it's Bronson falling to the floor. Mr. Awesome is all alone, or at least he thought so, but here comes CJ Mundo to confront and put down this bald, bearded buffoon, Richard. And Mundo catching a full Nelson slam, able to get back to his feet quickly. Irish whip sends Awesome into the ropes. Spine buster to Mr. Awesome. Aaron O'Connor tossing King Watkins out to the floor as Devastation stomping a hole into the chest of Mr. Awesome. CJ Mundo looking on. We got bodies in and all around the ring here tonight, Mr. Cash. Of course we do, Richard, but there's only one man who's going to be able to climb that ladder and claim the prize, and that, of course, is CJ Mundo getting ready to dispatch this stupid raccoon, Aaron Bronson. I mean, seriously, Richard, this is animal cruelty, really. We shouldn't be allowing raccoons to wrestle. He's not an actual raccoon. Oh, and now look at that powerbomb from King Watkins, dropping Devastation. Mr. Awesome making his way back into the ring, as is Aaron O'Connor. All 6 of these men trying to scramble for an opportunity to get up that ladder, and it's Watkins grabbing a hold of the ladder now and setting it up as Bronson takes the spill down to the floor. King Watkins scrambling up the side of the ladder once again, being stalked by O'Connor and Mr. Awesome, 2 other men who have every opportunity to try and walk away victorious from this contest. That is, of course, if it weren't for the true champion known as CJ Mundo. Mr. Awesome up the ladder now into the face of Watkins. Watkins scooping up Awesome
Richard,
on the top of the ladder. No way! Oh my God!
Mr. Awesome is dead, Richard. I can't believe we just saw that Mr. Awesome taken off the top of the ladder by the returning Hollywood Watkins.
And now Watkins back up that ladder. He's got Devastation nipping at his heels, but he's not slowing down. He's got it. Hollywood Watkins has done it. Watkins making his return to the HKW and capturing the ultimate opportunity.
He cheated, Richard. He took that opportunity away from CJ Mundo. He should just give the briefcase over.
Not a chance. Congratulations to King Watkins making an epic return here tonight to the HKW and Digital Revolution and becoming Mr. Ultimate Opportunity.
Are you finally ready to listen to me?
And how's everybody enjoying the show so far? That last match had at least 3 concussions. How wonderful. You wanna know what makes me excited? What makes me happy? The sound of screams from cage shoes. Don't you love the sound of flesh being ripped from bone? The sound of steel hitting skin? I hope so, because this next match, our steel cage takes center stage.
Zalzabar is so creepy, Richard. I don't know who allowed this $1 million clown to host tonight.
A steel cage match. It is for the Undisputed Women's Championship.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready for our Undisputed Women's Championship match. Lenore Lynn going to be challenging Scarlett Jones here tonight. And Lenore Lynn, ever since making her debut here in the HKW, has been the most violent vixen that we could have ever imagined. That's putting it mildly, Richard. I mean, think about it. At one time, I had heard that April Mead was going to be a part of this matchup, of course, being injured by that woman right there, Lenore Lynn. She showed just how sadistic she was a couple of weeks ago when she threw the HKW Women's Champion Scarlett Jones off the top of a semi-truck. I mean, Scarlett Jones is lucky to be here tonight. Yeah, I gotta agree with you there. Scarlett Jones getting pulled off of the top of that semi-truck trailer a couple weeks ago on HKW Wednesday Night Prestige. She has been cleared for competition tonight, but one has to wonder just what the state of those ribs of Scarlett Jones is heading into this contest. Scarlett should have done the smart thing and just opted not to compete tonight. She's getting in there, and it's going to be her own damnation, Richard. Scarlett Jones, easily one of the most talented women we've ever seen here in the HKW. And now we've learned maybe where she's gaining some of those technical skills, as she is apparently in a very close relationship with the number one contender of the HKW Championship, Evan Jones. Yes, Richard, they tried to keep it secret, but Corey Tombstone exposed them all. And I'm sure Corey Tombstone is a giant smile on his face as he gets ready to watch Lenore Lynn hurt Scarlett Jones.
And introducing the champion from Battle Creek, Michigan, she is the Natural.
Scarlett Jones has held on to the HKW Undisputed Women's Championship ever since defeating April Mead, the longest reigning HKW Women's Champion in HKW history. But here tonight, definitely facing her greatest challenge in this steel cage match for the HKW Undisputed Women's title. The cage lowering around these women, and here we go, Richard. Scarlett Jones right out the gate, big strikes into the head of Lenore Lynn, tossed into the ropes, flipping over Lenore Lynn, and Hurricanrana taking Lynn down to the mat too, and a quick kick out there by Lenore. Lenore getting twisted inside out, probably a bit dizzy after that Hurricanrana by Scarlett Jones. It's called a Hurricanrana. That's what I said, a Hurricanrana by Scarlett Jones. And now Scarlett, big kick into the back of Lenore Lynn, twisting around into the crucifix, covering out, and a kick out by Lenore Lynn. Scarlett Jones on the offensive, but here comes Lenore. Multiple kicks to the head of Scarlett, who falls down like a sack of potatoes. What do sacks of potatoes fall like, Richard? Never mind, I don't really care. Lenore Lynn slamming Scarlett Jones back first into the steel cage wall. Richard, I know that you're not gonna wanna hear this, but Scarlett Jones has virtually no chance in this contest tonight. And why do you say that? Let's face it, Richard. Scarlett has already been injured by Lenore. Lenore has the eye of the tiger. She's hungry. She's ready to take the title off of Scarlett Jones and even more, to take it back to TWE. This is exactly what TWE has been waiting for months, Richard. The opportunity to hurt and embarrass HKW at our biggest show of the year. So why do you think that, you know what? I'm not even going to dignify that with a response. Scarlett Jones grabbing a hold of Lenore and slamming Lenore face first into the steel. Is the HKW Undisputed Women's Champion, hooks the head of Lenore, snap suplex, taking over the number one contender for the title. And now here goes Scarlett Jones, starting to slowly climb her way up the side of the steel cage wall. And Lenore went back to her feet, giving chase. Shot to the back of Scarlett Jones. Oh no! No, it's Scarlett! Kicking away Lenore Lynn, trying to get up the side of that steel cage wall and escape to victory. But here comes Lenore again, Richard, sneaking up behind Scarlett Jones and slamming her leg repeatedly in that steel cage wall, Richard. It's a tactical assault on the part of Lenore Lynn, picking apart the individual body pieces of Scarlett Jones. And now Scarlett, head first into the side of the cage wall, courtesy of Lenore Lynn, who drops the elbow off the top rope. Nice move there by Lenore Lynn, hooks the leg, cover, and Scarlett able to get the shoulder up, keeping herself alive in this contest. Of course, Scarlett Jones knows just how important this matchup is. Our first official HKW versus TWE matchup of the evening. Of course, later on, still to come tonight, the TWE Undisputed title going to be decided for the first time when Daniel Roberts clashes with the TWE World Heavyweight Champion Christopher Chaos and the TWE Champion Blake Buchanan. And a kick out there by Scarlett Jones while you're busy trying to promote the rest of the show. Everybody knows of the incredible matches that are here tonight, Richard. But what we don't know is if Scarlett Jones will be able to get past Lenore Lynn here tonight at Digital Revolution. Scarlett Jones now coming up behind Lynn, shot to the back on Lynn, and it's Scarlett climbing up the side of the wall and punching down Lenore. This time it's Scarlett with the elbow off the top rope. Turnabout is absolutely fair play, Richard. Scarlett Jones, knowing just how bad the elbow off the top rope from Lenore hurt, and easily turning it around and giving herself the opportunity to do the same. And here she goes again, Scarlett scrambling up the side of the steel cage wall. And Lenore right there. Scarlett is going to have to find a way to do more damage if she hopes to defeat Lenore Lynn here tonight at Digital Revolution, Richard. Lenore falling off the side of the wall. Scarlett climbing back towards the top once again. Trying to get a foothold, and she's got it. Scarlett is up to the top of the steel cage, and here comes Lenore. Lenore back to her feet, scrambling up the side of the wall, trying to slow down the ascent of Scarlett Jones. Well, more like the descent, but either way, able to do so. And now Lenore pulling Scarlett Jones back inside the cage, leg first. Both these women fighting for the opportunity to be the HKW Undisputed Women's Champion here tonight. Lenore Lynn leaving Scarlett Jones far below, and Lenore trying to climb her way now, looking for a foothold of her own. It's so slippery, it's so hard to get up the side of those steel cages, Richard. But both of these women know that's exactly what they have to do if they have any hope of walking out of Digital Revolution 4 as the HKW Undisputed Women's Champion. Lenore Lynn brought back in now by Scarlett Jones. Back and forth between these women. And now both of them. It almost looks like a race to see who can get up the side of the cage first. Both Lenore Lynn and Scarlett Jones up on top of the steel cage. And Lenore Lynn taking the fall all the way down to the canvas. Scarlett Jones on the top of the cage. Oh my God! What a body splash to Lenore Lynn. Scarlett Jones hooks the leg. But Lenore twisting out the back, falling to her feet. Now it's Lenore. Oh, what a kick to the face of Scarlett Jones. This is amazing, Richard. These two women are redefining women's wrestling here tonight at HKW Digital Revolution 4. Lenore Lynn scrambling up the side of the cage. She knows this is her opportunity to claim the gold and pry it away from Scarlett Jones. Scarlett's back up to her feet now. Looking at Lenore, high above on top of the cage, and here comes Jones. Shot to the midsection on Lenore. Another shot to the leg of Lenore Lynn. Scarlett Jones pulling Lenore back inside the cage. She was able to beat her to the top once before, and that could be her plan once again here. Oh! Richard, big shot from Lenore Lynn to Scarlett Jones. Scarlett Jones answering back with a shot of her own. Both of these women know what it's going to take to walk out of Digital Revolution 4 as the HKW Undisputed Women's Champion. Both women staring at each other on top of that cage. Big shot from Lenore Lynn, trying to pull herself down. Scarlett Jones shot to the back of Lenore. And now Lenore. Oh my God! Scarlett Jones falling hard from the top of the cage all the way down to the canvas. There's no one to stop Lenore Lynn. She's got it, Richard. Lenore Lynn making the descent down the steel cage wall, and TWE is gonna walk away with the first victory over HKW. Richard, this is all your fault. What? What? No, right. Okay. Ooh. Lenore Lynn, congratulations to her on an impressive victory here tonight. Of course, you would say that, Richard, the biggest TWE sympathizer in wrestling history. I admit it's impressive that Lenore Lynn was able to come away with a victory here tonight over Scarlett Jones. But let's not get it twisted. HKW will still reign victorious here tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, big congratulations go out to our new undisputed women's champion, Lenore Lynn. And coming up next, it is Despair taking on the Dragon Queen. Royal Room Brawl with the HKW Internet Championship on the line. That match is next.
Hey, HKW Nation, it's Dominic Dijakovic here, and you are watching the most elite EFED in the world, HKW Wrestling. Enjoy.
I must confess to you, I don't usually get jealous. But none of you would understand this, but money, it really can buy you happiness. But there'll be a sad clown that won't be able to step into our next match. Let's step inside the boiler room for our Internet Championship match. Despair. Good luck. You'll need it.
Alright, we're taking a peek down into the boiler room. Despair and Dragon Queen both making their way down there, and we really don't know what to expect here tonight. That's putting it mildly. Richard and already Despair slamming the body of the Dragon Queen into those steel barrels. There is so much down in that boiler room that can do damage both short term and long term, and that is nothing but pure concrete. That Dragon Queen just slammed the head of Despair down onto. Dragon Queen taking the advantage here in the early going of this HKW Internet Championship Boiler Room Brawl. Despair tossing away the Dragon Queen. Both Dragon Queen and Despair have been looking to get their hands on one another for a week, and gotta give it to Dragon Queen, not being intimidated, not being scared by Despair or the fact that she'd be stepping inside a boiler room brawl with the most sadistic HKW superstar in history, Despair. And look, that's exactly why, Richard. She doesn't care. She's not worried about Despair. Dragon Queen knows what she has to do to this man, this wuss Xander Shaw. It's Despair. Whatever, I don't care, Richard. Laying into Despair with a steel chair, taking him out. This match should already be over, Richard. Despair now hooking the arm of Dragon Queen, dropping her hard onto her back. And like I mentioned, Richard, it is nothing but 100% pure concrete down there in that boiler room. There are sharp objects everywhere. There are pipes that could burn you. You could get tetanus. You could get lockjaw. Lockjaw? What? No. Despair with a big kick to the shoulder there of Dragon Queen, grabbing her by her blue hair and bringing her down with a neck breaker in the back. And what's Despair looking for now? Roaming the broiler room, looking for more weapons that he can do damage with. And he's clearing out the table, Richard, as Dragon Queen making her way closer to Despair. It's really nice of Despair to clear out that table so that Dragon Queen will be able to put him through it. I don't know if that's going to be the fate for Dragon Queen or Despair. Either way, Despair dominating down here in the boiler room, at least for the moment, up on top of some metal crate, begging Dragon Queen back to her feet and delivering a cross body to the Dragon Queen. I gotta give it to both of these individuals, Richard. There's no light landing, no soft landing that's going to happen down there in this boiler room. It is going to be brutal. It is going to be hardcore. Oh! Dragon Queen! Wow! Oh my God! Choke slamming Despair through that table. Despair might be done after that. Dragon Queen now sending Despair head first into that wooden pallet. Dragon Queen with no remorse. And what was that, Richard? What was that? Dragon Queen just got stabbed with something by Despair. What in the world was that? I have no idea. Dragon Queen, it looked like a syringe plunged into the side of the neck of Dragon Queen, who was freaking out there momentarily, and now Despair in complete control of TWE's Dragon Queen here in this HKW Internet Championship Broiler Room Brawl. Dragon Queen attacking Xander Shaw, tossing him across the ring. Wait, what the hell, Richard? That wasn't in the boiler room a second ago. I don't know what the hell is going on here. Is this one of Despair's tricks? I don't know. I don't know what is going on here. This is not the boiler room that we were looking at just a minute ago. And Despair, getting caught in the back of the head by Dragon Queen. There's fire burning. There's a giant metal skull. What the hell is happening here tonight at Digital Revolution? Dragon Queen making her way back to her feet. But Despair has that fire extinguisher, laying it right into the head of Dragon Queen. Richard, this does not look good for Dragon Queen at all at this point. I gotta 100% agree with you. Despair turning things on its head after sticking what looked like a syringe into the neck of Dragon Queen, and now bringing the knee up into the head of the blue-haired battler known as Dragon Queen. And the kick across the side of the face of the Dragon Queen. Referee asking her if she can continue. Dragon Queen making her way back to her feet, caught by Despair. Arms are hooked. Oh no, Richard, look at this! That's twisting tornado neckbreaker by Despair, dishing out more damage to Dragon Queen. Dragon Queen has to come up with an equalizer, a way to turn the tables here tonight, Richard. Despair with that fire extinguisher into the face of Dragon Queen, but nowhere near the flames that are roaring behind him here tonight at HKW Digital Revolution. One of the damnedest matches I've ever seen. Queen Stunner! Queen Stunner by Dragon Queen, laying Despair out across that fire extinguisher. But Despair not willing to give it up. He's still conscious. Well, that's really what it's all about. Who's going to be able to knock the other one unconscious first? Despair making his way back to his feet. Here comes Dragon Queen looking for another Queen Stunner. But Despair avoiding the contact. Exploder suplex to Dragon Queen. This isn't good, Richard. Dragon Queen needs help. She needs some aid from her TWE friends. And then who's to come? Here goes Despair! Lights out for Dragon Queen!
Yes, I'm saying championship because I'm going to be going for the TWE World and the TWE Championships.
Nowhere will you be found when it comes to April 12th, because this ends with me and Chris only.
Stuck your nose where it didn't belong, where he calls him and I landmines are more like nuclear warheads on a collision course with each other. And Daniel, you are going to be collateral damage.
Because last year, at Digital Revolution 3, I came in as the heavy favourite to retain the Internet Championship. But this year, I'm the underdog. Not going to keep me out of the TWE Undisputed Championship match at Digital Revolution 4.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for our next title match, and this one is for the TWE Undisputed Championship. Absolutely incredible opportunity here tonight for Christopher Chaos, just as long as that moron right there, Daniel Roberts, doesn't screw it up for HKW. What are you talking about? Daniel Roberts, the HKW 2020 King of the Wasteland, winning that huge 16-man tournament and earning the right to challenge for any title. Here tonight, he chose not the HKW title, not the HKW World Heavyweight title, but instead to interject himself into this TWE Undisputed Championship matchup. It's right, Richard, and he has no reason to whatsoever. What are you talking about? Daniel Roberts had the ultimate betrayal at the hands of Christian Wright back at HKW Broken Hearts when Christian Wright joined TWE, putting him through a table, costing him the HKW World Heavyweight Championship. That's right, Richard, and if he had any intelligence, then he would have retired then. He would have thanked Christian Wright and just walked away. That doesn't even make sense. You don't make sense.
Representing the Disciples of Apocalypse from New York, weighing in at 235 pounds, Blake the Rebel.
There he is, the TWE champion, Blake Buchanan, who has had nothing but mountains of problems with the TWE World Heavyweight Champion and EFED Elite member Christopher Chaos. Blake Buchanan certainly looks prepared for this contest here tonight, Richard. He's not going to be intimidated by a little British buffoon like Daniel Roberts. Well, that may be true, but let's see if he's intimidated by the Elite Enforcer, the TWE World Heavyweight Champion, Christopher Chaos.
He is the Chris, the Enforcer.
Christopher Chaos has to have so much on his mind right here tonight. Not only this undisputed championship match that he is a part of, but also the HKW title that his teammate Evan Jones is a part of. How about whether he's even going to be a part of the team by the end of tonight? Because later on tonight, Cameron Logan Lyon Hunter goes one-on-one with the Alpha Angel Brian Mead, and either it's going to be a year off of Cameron Logan Lyon Hunter's career or the end of the EFED Elite. It's never gonna happen, Richard. Let's face it, we all know it. The Elite are the second most dominant stable in HKW, just 4 steps behind Scars Enterprises.
Fuck out of here.
What? It's true, Richard. I mean, let's face it. Michael Scars Minor, he's the HKW World Heavyweight Champion. Is Evan Jones the champion? That's what I thought, Richard. That's exactly what I thought. Christopher Chaos proudly holding that TWE World Heavyweight Championship high above his head here for all the men, women, and children of the HKW Nation. That is who he is fighting for here tonight. Not just himself, not just the Elite, but the entirety of the HKW. Don't try and make him so altruistic, Richard. We all know that Daniel Roberts, Christopher Chaos, these are selfish individuals that are only out there for themselves. And here we go. Daniel Roberts and Christopher Chaos immediately colliding as Blake Buchanan, more than happy to look on and now dropping Daniel Roberts from behind with a lariat, turning his attention to the Elite Enforcer Chris Chaos. Chaos answering with rights and lefts to the face of Blake Buchanan. Irish whip now sending Buchanan over that top rope and down to the floor. And you know what, Richard? This matchup, it really is not fair. It's not fair to Blake Buchanan. It's not fair to Christopher Chaos. What? Why is that? It's simple, Richard. Simple. Normally in a one-on-one title opportunity, the champion has exactly what he's earned. He has the championship's advantage. The championship's advantage? Is that what you're talking about? Yes, Richard, that's exactly what I'm talking about. But that's not the case in a triple threat match. This buffoon, Daniel Roberts, he doesn't deserve to even be in this matchup. How can you say that? Daniel Roberts, the 2020 King of the Wasteland, he won a 16-man tournament in order to earn his way into this matchup. No, Richard, this matchup should have been a one-on-one contest between Blake Buchanan and Christopher Chaos, the only 2 individuals in this matchup that came down to the ring wearing gold. They both brought something to the dance. What did Daniel Roberts bring other than his flippy-dippy attitude? The King of the Wasteland victory. Nevertheless, no matter what you think, this is a triple threat match. All 3 men have an equal crack here tonight at the TWE Undisputed Championship. Yes, but don't all deserve it. Daniel Roberts now bringing Blake Buchanan and Christopher Chaos back to their feet. Oh! And a pair of feet dropped right down into the stones of Christopher Chaos. That's going to hurt his little elites, Richard. Daniel Roberts now tossed hard into the barricade, coming back, flipping down on top of Christopher Chaos with a senton, trying to bring Chaos back up to his feet and avoid a confrontation from the TWE champion, Blake Buchanan. Buchanan now grabbing a hold of Chaos, but it's Daniel Roberts from behind. All 3 of these men trying to get their hands on one another, and pardon the pun, but it is absolute chaos out here at ringside. That's Christopher Chaos, Richard. It's not his first name is not Absolute. Never mind. Blake Buchanan bringing Daniel Roberts back to his feet. Roberts tossing Buchanan away, trying to get himself a breather, trying to figure out just what he's going to have to do to claim victory here. Nice super kick into the face of Blake Buchanan. Beautiful move on the part of Christopher Chaos. Christopher Chaos wasn't even a part of that move. No, but I can't say Daniel Roberts. I can't, Richard. I'm pretty sure that I'll throw up. Blake Buchanan now. Oh! dropping down Daniel Roberts hard, chest first, onto the side of the mat. Christopher Chaos now in control, has Roberts up, atomic drop to Daniel Roberts. Blake Buchanan doing the smart thing. He's resting, he's allowing Christopher Chaos and Daniel Roberts to continue to do more damage to each other, not going to expel the energy, Richard. That is smart wrestling on the part of Blake Buchanan. Buchanan now hooking the arm of Roberts, snap suplex. Drops down Daniel Roberts, center of the ring. Christopher Chaos down on the outside. Kick to the midsection on Blake Buchanan. Here comes Roberts. Caught by Buchanan. And a belly to back suplex. Putting down Daniel Roberts. Rolls to the outside seeking sanctuary. Christopher Chaos finally making it back to his feet and into the ring. No one's in the ring, Richard. Daniel Roberts, Blake Buchanan fighting it out at ringside, and this is what I'm talking about. You have to be smart in these three-way matches. You can't be expelling too much energy, because if you do, then someone will sneak up from behind and take the victory that you were assured was yours. Cover now on Buchanan, and Chaos able to pick up a near fall on the TWE champion Blake Buchanan, just able to kick out before the 3 count. That's not going to slow down Christopher Chaos. Oh! Chaos Theory dropping down Buchanan. Covered out by Chaos. 2 and only 2. Buchanan just barely able to survive that Chaos Theory, courtesy of the EFED Elites, Christopher Chaos. Blake Buchanan back into the ring. Daniel Roberts in a proverbial no man's land here, as Buchanan and Chaos, they've made no secret about the fact that they want to get their hands on each other. They wanted this match to just be between the two of them. And look at that huge kick into the face of Christopher Chaos by some guy who I used to employ back when he was talented. You mean Daniel Roberts? Yeah, him. And now that guy with a kick into the back of the far superior Christopher Chaos. Chaos tossed into the rope. You know, you need to stop rising on Daniel Roberts. This guy's a 2-time former HKW World Heavyweight Champion himself. Yes, he is. And he lost that belt to Michael Scars Minor. And let me ask you something else, Richard. Oh! Wow! Huge Spanish fly from Daniel Roberts. Yeah, Daniel Roberts. Congratulations, you said his name. Richard, I don't know what you're talking about. You're an idiot. That was an amazing move by Prince Henry. And now Prince Henry getting his ass kicked at the hands of the far superior Blake Buchanan. And as I mentioned before, Richard, that stupid Prince William, he never had a championship to bring into this matchup. He doesn't even belong in this matchup. And the best thing that Blake Buchanan and Christopher Chaos could do is to put their differences aside for just long enough to permanently put... Whoa! I'm sorry to cut you off, but did you see that power slam? Who couldn't have seen that power slam, Richard? That was incredible. Daniel Roberts now, Hurricanrana, Blake Buchanan, both men laid out in the middle of the ring. Daniel Roberts crashing down onto Buchanan and Chaos. Chaos only catching part of that. Buchanan got all of it as the Queen Mother turning her attention to Christopher Chaos. And Daniel Roberts with a super kick into the face of the Elite Enforcer. Daniel Roberts could be closing in on capturing the TWE Undisputed title. What a shooting star press! That was very impressive for a woman of 162, Richard. That is extremely insensitive and rude. Whatever, Richard. I don't care. I don't have to listen to you. Blake Buchanan trying to get back to his feet on the outside. Meanwhile, Daniel Roberts in control in the middle of the ring. He's up to the top rope, and here he comes. No! Christopher Chaos! Chaos catching Daniel Roberts! Choke slam! Incredible move by Christopher Chaos, the TWE World Heavyweight Champion, catching Daniel Roberts midair and delivering a vicious choke slam. And it's up to Blake Buchanan to break the hold. Here comes Chaos. No! Buchanan muscling him over the top rope. And now Buchanan gonna take out his aggression on the man who never should have been a part of this match to begin with, Daniel Roberts. Buchanan double underhook suplex, putting down Daniel Roberts hard onto his shoulders. Christopher Chaos laid out on the outside of the ring, and this could be Buchanan's opportunity to pick up a victory. Here's the cover. 1, 2, and Chaos right there to break up the pinfall. Daniel Roberts got incredibly lucky. Not just a moment ago when Christopher Chaos saved his miserable life in this matchup, but also by even being allowed to compete in it. Blake Buchanan shot to the chest of Christopher Chaos. Daniel Roberts crawling towards the ropes, trying to make it back to his feet, but Buchanan stalking the one true knight of the HKW. No, standing switch by Roberts. Roberts has Buchanan, and Buchanan into the ropes now. What's Daniel Roberts thinking? Probably not very much, if I know anything about this idiot. Christopher Chaos now back inside the ring. Blake Buchanan avoiding the contact shot to the face of Daniel Roberts. Climbing his way back into the ring, but immediately confronted by the elite enforcer, Christopher Chaos, who shoots him into the ropes. Ooh! That looked like it hurt. Yeah, I'll say. A reverse hurricanrana. It's pronounced hurricanrana, Richard. No, And now Daniel Roberts. Oh, DDT! DDT by Daniel Roberts to Blake Buchanan out on the floor. Daniel Roberts climbing up to the top rope, trying to deliver a shot to Buchanan as he climbs back into the ring, not able to connect. And look at that, Buchanan tossed out of the ring, and we have inside two HKW superstars. One who deserves to be there and one who doesn't. Daniel Roberts dropping down Chaos with the cutters. The cover. 1, 2. Oh! Christopher Chaos. I knew he'd survive that. I knew he'd be able to get out of that move by Daniel Roberts. Roberts unrelenting now. Here he comes. Roberts, European uppercut into the face of Christopher Chaos. Another one. It's a Brexit uppercut, you moron. Daniel Roberts and his stupid English friends wanted no part of Europe, so they are no longer allowed to do European uppercuts. He's no longer allowed to do German suplexes. He's not even allowed to wrestle with a European style, Richard. That's not true at all. That is true because I said it, and I am the cash, and therefore it is law. Down on the outside, Blake Buchanan stretching the neck of Christopher Chaos as Daniel Roberts makes his way out to the floor. Christopher Chaos now shoving Buchanan into the barricade. Oh, are we seeing this, Richard? We've all seen this before. Here comes Chaos. Spear through the barricade. A vicious and violent spear plowing Blake Buchanan through the ringside barricade. Christopher Chaos driving himself through the heart of the TWE champion, and here's Daniel Roberts. Daniel right there to take advantage, grabbing a hold of Christopher Chaos, tossing him back inside the ring. Of course he's going to take advantage, Richard. He's going to weasel his way in and take advantage of any situation he can. That's exactly how Daniel Roberts rolls. Well, I can't say I blame him. After all, Christopher Chaos took quite a hit himself going through that barricade along with Corey Tombstone. European uppercut into the face of Christopher Chaos. It's Brexit. I've told you this I don't know how many times. And now Roberts with Chaos. Here we go. Angel in the sky. Angel in the sky with Daniel Roberts. Wait, Blake Buchanan's right there. Buchanan's right there. Dropping down Roberts and covering Chaos. 2. And he's got him. Blake Buchanan stealing one away from Daniel Roberts here tonight. How can you say that, Richard? He didn't steal anything. He achieved a victory because he was a more talented wrestler than Daniel Roberts. And Daniel Roberts just screwed HKW and Christopher Chaos. It's all Roberts' fault. Well, congratulations to Blake Buchanan. We'll be right back.
To sleep and I woke up dead, but I changed my mind and I want to.
Hey everybody, I am the Archangel Brian Mead. Cameron Logan Hunter here, the future.
Got off. Yeah. That's my boy. That's my boy. This representative who steps in the way of the umpire.
Live my life A to Z, fill up all the vacancies, feel the vindication from the hate you get for chasing dreams.
What is this? Angel didn't even fight back!
Our new HKW World Heavyweight Champion, Mr. Cameron Logan Lyon Hunter.
Distinct honor of protecting the king of HKW, the Archangel Brian Mead, reclaim your title and crown as HKW Champion. I am just a humble servant.
Cameron, I, from the bottom of my heart, want to thank you for doing the right thing, for protecting the king of the HKW.
This message is directed to the future. Cameron Logan Lyon Hunter, my brother, I am going to defend my HKW World Heavyweight Championship against you. And as your friend, I wish you the best of luck. You and I, we're not that different. I'm willing to admit that I will stoop to dirty and underhanded tactics any opportunity I feel like. HKW Royal Gauntlet, I am going to make you bleed.
Oh! And a vicious shot to the head of Cameron.
I quit.
And he has to quit! That's gonna do it! Archangel and Roberts! Indeed, these two men are the new HKW Tag Team Champions.
I want you at Digital Revolution 4. I want you in an I Quit match.
So you want to have an I Quit match with me? Then I say, why don't we raise the stakes a little? 1 calendar year off of your career. Not just in HKW, but every federation across the board.
Alright, I can accept that condition if you can accept mine. All I want, win. I want the EFED Elite gone. Disbanded. No more.
Sleep and I woke up dead, but I changed my mind and I want to breathe. I went to sleep and I woke up dead, but I changed my mind, and I want to. Oh, I went to sleep.
Thank you, my bitch.
Alright, Richard, it is time. And do you hear that, Richard? Do you hear that? Yeah, that is the E-Fed Elite's music, and it could be the last time that we ever hear that music as the Alpha Angel makes his way down to the ring here tonight. Face Cameron Logan Lyon Hunter in this I Quit match. Let's be realistic, Richard. That's not going to happen. Look at history. All throughout history, all through HKW's history. In not just here, but in other federations as well. The Alpha Angel and Cameron Logan Lyon Hunter have gone one-on-one many times. And there has always been a constant. The Alpha Angel always wins. Yeah, that is very true. The Alpha Angel, Brian Mead, and Cameron Logan Lyon Hunter have come into contact many times inside the squared circle, but every time the Alpha Angel has managed to walk away victorious. Truly the kryptonite to the Superman Cameron Logan Lyon Hunter. The prodigal son made a huge mistake returning to the HKW, and here tonight the Alpha Angel is going to do exactly what he promised. He's going to send Cameron Logan Lyon Hunter out to pasture and take away a full calendar year of that man's career. Of course, those are the stakes. Either the E-Fed Elite will disband, or Cameron Logan Lyon Hunter will have to walk away from professional wrestling for one calendar year, not just here in the HKW, but every federation across the board, across the globe. And let's face it, Richard, there's no coming back from that. You may leave one place, you might get injured, you still have the ability to go to shows, you still have the ability to learn from your peers, but Cameron will not have any of that. Cameron will be forced to get old and fat sitting on a couch eating ding-dongs and Twinkies as he watches that man right there, the Alpha Angel Brian Mead, continue to grow to greater heights. There he is! He is the prodigal son, Cameron Logan Lyon Hunter, making his way down towards the ring here tonight to face off against the Alpha Angel, Brian Mead. Hey, Richard. What? Look at Cameron. What about him? His power level, Richard, it's over 9,000! I'm glad you liked that. I did, that was pretty funny. Cameron Logan Lyon Hunter taking a long look out over this sea of humanity that makes up the HKW Nation. Again, thank you so much for joining us here tonight for HKW's biggest show of the year. Digital revolution as these two prepare to collide in this I Quit match. The biggest stakes that either of these men have ever faced, Richard, and here we go. The bell is rung and the Alpha Angel immediately flying into the face of Cameron Logan Lyon Hunter, starting things off in control. Can't be surprised about that, Richard. The Alpha Angel has been in control of Cameron Logan Lyon Hunter every single time that these men have ever faced off. And now Angel taking a look underneath the ring, pulling out a steel chair, but getting cut off by Cameron Logan Lyon Hunter. Of course, this I Quit match, no disqualification. Anything goes, and this will continue anywhere and everywhere until one of these men says those two words, I quit. Cameron Logan Lyon Hunter looking for a shot with the steel chair, and now laying into the Alpha Angel. Angel diving back into the face of Cameron, knocking the chair out of his hand. And both of these men beginning to battle their way up the entranceway here in the Toronto Sky Dome. Alpha Angel Brian Mead dropping down Cameron Logan Lyon Hunter with the neck breaker. You know, you brought up that we're here in Toronto at the Sky Dome. So many epic upsets have occurred inside this building. None more prevalent than the WrestleMania contest between Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior, where the Ultimate Warrior dethroned Hogan to capture the WWF Championship. That happened right here in this building many years ago. Cameron hoping that he can find a way to repeat history in a sense and come away with the most unlikely of victories. I have to agree with you, Mr. Cash, that Cameron has all the odds stacked up against him here tonight. Of course he does. Cameron Logan Lyon Hunter, a man who has already screamed "I quit" to the Alpha Angel back at HKW's Urban Assault back in 2018. It was the Alpha Angel making Cameron Logan Lyon Hunter scream "I quit," and at that point it was the Untouchables that was disbanded. That's right, and that's exactly why Cameron Logan Lyon Hunter wants the Elite disbanded. The Alpha Angel took away Cameron's team, and now Cameron looking to do the exact same thing to this man, the Alpha Angel and the EFED Elite, who have made the lives of everyone here in the HKW miserable for months. Alpha Angel Brian Mead picking up Cameron Logan Lyon Hunter, dropping him down head first, asking him if he wants to quit, but Cameron not responding. Well, of course he's not going to respond. Cameron Logan Lyon Hunter came into this contest knowing that he was going to be in a fight for his life. He never thought for a second that it was going to be easy for him here tonight. When Cameron Logan Lyon Hunter should have done the smart thing and quit before he ever got to Digital Revolution, it would have saved him quite a bit of pain. Cameron Logan Lyon Hunter in that locker room, and from behind the door, slamming a trash can into the body of the Alpha Angel. And look how fast the Alpha Angel recovers. Back to his feet, taking Cameron off of his. The Alpha Angel, Brian Mead, handful of hair of the prodigal son, slamming him shoulder first into that wooden locker back in the locker rooms. As I mentioned, this match could go anywhere and everywhere. Here tonight, there are no limits. Alpha Angel, knife edge chop into the chest of Cameron Logan Lyon, another shot to the gut, and a Northern Lights suplex, putting down the prodigal son. Cameron Logan Lyon Hunter is getting destroyed 7 ways from Sunday here tonight. The Alpha Angel unrelenting with the steel chair to the back of Cameron Logan Lyon Hunter. Cameron avoiding that shot with the chair, picks Angel up, slamming Angel down hard. Big scoop slam there on top of that steel chair courtesy of the prodigal son, Cameron Logan Lyon Hunter, trying to slow this thing down to a pace he can handle now. There's no slowing down the Alpha Angel or the EFED Elite Richard. Oh, and Cameron with a Cameron cutter on the chair, asking out the Angel now if Brian Mead wants to quit. Angel shaking his head, not willing to give it up, and this one will continue. Oh! Cameron using anything he can find in the backstage area to try and do more damage to that man right there, the Alpha Angel, looking for a shot with his steel chair. Angel rolling out of the way, knocking the chair out of the hands of Cameron Logan Lyon Hunter. And now Angel going to toss Cameron out of the locker room. The fight spilling back out into the hallway. Big right hand into the face of Lyon Hunter, courtesy of the Alpha Angel, Brian Mead. Of course, both of these men have been tag team partners. These two men have been allies. They know each other very, very well. And that is only going to serve to help the Alpha Angel, let's face it, Cameron Logan Lyon Hunter. He doesn't know how to finish the job. He can do great all through the matchup. I will grant you that he has taken on some of the best ever here in the HKW. But that man right there, the Alpha Angel, Brian Mead, has had Cameron's number at every turn. Cameron, big kick to the chest of the Alpha Angel. Shot to the face, and Angel goes sprawling out across that steel crate there in the back. Angel answering back to Cameron Logan Lyon Hunter. No, it's Cameron going shoulder first and gut first into these steel crates that are lining the backstage area. Alpha Angel Brian Mead unrelenting, and snap suplex takes Cameron Logan Lyon Hunter over. Cameron has no chance. He should do what is right, what he needs to do to save his life. His career is already lost. He needs to scream, "I quit," loud enough for that referee to stop the Alpha Angel from inflicting any more pain on his person. Angel now shoved hard away from Cameron. Cameron trying to slow things down, get things going at a pace that he can handle, while still dealing with all the pain that must be racking his body here tonight. And what's Cameron doing now? Oh no, Richard, he's got that fire extinguisher. We already saw the damage that fire extinguisher can do to people earlier tonight, hurting Dragon Queen, hurting Despair. And Cameron just spraying down the Alpha Angel. Of course, it's going to be hard for the Alpha Angel to even breathe. And oh! Shot to the face courtesy of Cameron Logan Lyon Hunter. Angel still relenting, not going to quit here in this I Quit match with such huge stakes. Future of the eFed Elite, as well as the future of Cameron Logan Lyon Hunter. Cameron looking for a right hand, gets slapped away, and now Cameron being backed up by the Alpha Angel. Angel taking back control, has Cameron with that table. Oh no, this isn't going to be good for Cameron. Here we go, Angel throwing Cameron. Exploder suplex through the table, but Cameron still won't quit. Cameron still won't give up. And now Angel throwing Cameron hard across the hallway. Angel in complete control here as Cameron trying to get back to his feet. And they're heading back out here, Richard. They're heading right back out here. Oh! Cameron Logan Lyon Hunter diving on top of the Alpha Angel just as they make their way through the door and made their way back out here onto the stage in front of these fans here in Toronto. Cameron Logan Lyon Hunter running at the Alpha Angel. No, Angel catching Cameron, arms are hooked, broken wings onto the stage. Angel asking Cameron if he wants to quit, but Cameron refusing to go down. He's refusing to give up the next year of his career, and who can blame him? This is Cameron's entire future on the line. What about the future of the eFed Elite, Richard? The Alpha Angel not just out there fighting for himself, he's also out there fighting for Chris Chaos and Evan Jones and Aaron Bronson. Well, if that was the case, then why was the Alpha Angel unwilling to put aside this match and put his efforts towards TWE, like he was requested to by Evan Jones, like he was requested to by Chris Chaos. It's the pure hatred that these two men have for each other, Richard. This is a fight that has been years in the making. The Alpha Angel and Cameron Logan Lyon Hunter, two men who despise each other. The closest of friends, Richard, become the greatest of enemies. Cameron Logan Lyon Hunter picking back up Brian Mead, but it's Brian who's able to toss Cameron back inside the squared circle, taking a look back underneath the ring apron. Oh wait, what does Angel have there? No, Cameron taking that steel rod out of the hands of the Alpha Angel and delivering shot after shot to the midsection. Angel able to avoid the contact, rolling out of the way and knocking the stick out of the hands of Cameron Logan Lyon Hunter. Both men have been through an incredible amount of pain and punishment, but Angel appears to be closing in on a victory. Alpha Angel with Cameron Logan Lyon Hunter in the corner, picking Cameron up onto that top rope. The prodigal son, the man who once called himself the future of the HKW, up on the top rope, and here comes Angel. Huge Frankensteiner taking down Cameron. Cameron should quit. He should do the smart thing. He should give it all up. He's only sitting here allowing himself to go through more pain and punishment at the hands of the Alpha Angel. No! Cameron with a huge reversal on the broken wings, twisting Angel inside out. And now Cameron off the ropes, curb stomp to the Alpha Angel. And Angel refusing to quit. Cameron backing up into the corner, measuring up Angel. Oh, and a kick across the side of the head. Cameron asking Angel if he wants to quit again, but Angel refuses. He's not going to give it up, Richie. He's never going to quit. The Alpha Angel's fighting for the Fed Elite. Cameron picking Angel back up to his feet. Clothesline now. A second one by Cameron. No. Yes! Cameron with a power slam. No, Richie. Cameron Logan Lyon Hunter's already lost this matchup. Cameron putting down the Alpha Angel. Cameron Logan Lyon Hunter telling the Angel to quit. Angel says no. He's not going to give it up. Cameron lining back up in the corner again. Another butt kick across the side of the head of the Alpha Angel.
I quit.
Oh, again! He quit! The Alpha Angel quit! The Alpha Angel has quit! I can't believe it, Richard! Cameron Logan Lyon Hunter, for the first time in history, just defeated the Alpha Angel! Yeah, and that's not all! That means the end of the E-Fed Elite! Oh my God, it's true! Richard, the E-Fed Elite are gone! I know, that's what I'm saying! Oh my God! Congratulations to Cameron! Indeed, congratulations to Cameron! Huge victory here tonight! And we've got more here to come tonight on Digital Revolution! Holy shit!
Greetings and salutations, it's your man CD, the fallen angel Christopher Daniels. I want to give a quick shout out to the HKW Nation. You guys are the most elite E-Fed in the world today, and right now what the world needs is a little bit of entertainment. So I hope you guys are all at home, safe and healthy, and enjoying the HKW Nation, man. You guys are great. Take care, stay healthy. I'll see you later.
The following contest is a last man standing match and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is the first of our double main event here tonight. On his way out to the ring, he is the #1 contender to the HKW World Heavyweight title. The one-man army, the envoy of justice, the Outlaw. The Outlaw has given up everything in order to be here tonight, Richard. He's lost all of his friends in the Brotherhood. All he has left is this shot, this opportunity at a far superior athlete in Michael Scars Minor. You know what? I don't like agreeing with you, but I have to agree with you there. This match may be the most important match of the Outlaw's entire career, stepping inside the ring tonight, one-on-one with Michael Scars Minor, the HKW World Heavyweight Championship in this last man standing match. I at least say the Outlaw looks like he's ready for a fight tonight. I'll give the Outlaw credit. He's not one to be intimidated, even when faced with insurmountable odds like Michael Scars Minor's incredible championship run. Oh, there he is. He is the HKW World Heavyweight Champion, Michael Scars Minor, successfully defeating Daniel Roberts a couple months ago at HKW's Broken Hearts in a triple threat match where he pinned the Outlaw to capture that gold. That's right. And here tonight, he's going to be the last man standing in this incredible contest before all of these people. Richard, on behalf of Michael Scars Minor and the amazing display he is about to put forth, let me just say, you're welcome. Thank you. Absolutely. Alright, Michael Scars Minor inside the ring, along with the Outlaw. Both men staring each other down, being held back by the official. We're going to turn it to our ring keeper.
From Grand Rapids, Michigan, weighing in at 294 pounds, the Outlaw. And introducing the champion from New York, weighing in at 240 pounds, he is the unpredictable.
Way to go, Michael, you got this. You got this, kick his ass. He has no chance whatsoever. He's an embarrassment to the whole human race. You're an embarrassment to our commentary team. Michael Scars is going to be victorious, Richard. Mark my words. You know what? I'm going to wait and see. Both the Outlaw and Michael Scars Minor are incredibly talented competitors. And here tonight, no matter which one of these men loses, I think the real winner is going to be you, me, and the entire HKW Nation. And here we go. Immediately, Michael Scars Minor taking control, laying out the Outlaw exactly like I knew he would, Richard. Outlaw tossed into the ropes, and here comes Minor. Luthez press, raining down right hands into the face of the one-man army, the Outlaw. The Outlaw should do the smart thing right now. He should be happy that he was able to be in a main event of Digital Revolution, the biggest show of the year. Absolutely a career highlight. But since he has no chance in this, it might behoove him to just lay down, let the referee count to 10, and go on back to his hotel room and eat peanuts. Peanuts. I hear the Outlaw likes peanuts. Okay. Outlaw lifting Michael Scars Minor up onto his shoulders and twisting him around with a neck breaker out here on the floor. Don't worry, Richard. Michael Scars Minor will continue to make his way back to his feet. I have no doubt that he will be victorious here tonight, and he is more than willing and also allowed to use anything and everything he sees around the ring to his advantage. Michael Scars Minor is like the MacGyver of professional wrestling. He can turn any hold into a devastating submission. He can use anything ringside to inflict maximum pain on his opponents. Well, I don't know about anything on the outside of the ring, but that senton into the gut of Michael Scars Minor sure didn't look to be doing him any favors. And now the referee beginning to count. And quickly Michael Scars Minor making it back to his feet. That's right, and this match will continue. Outlaw laying in the right hands to Michael Scars Minor. They're leaning against the barricade, and now Outlaw starting to strip down our Spanish announce table. That's okay, Richard. It's okay. They weren't using it anyways. Referee now beginning the count again on Minor. Makes it back to his feet, this time at 2. Cutting off the Outlaw. Right hands now into the face of the one-man army. And Outlaw slammed hard into our announce table here right in front of us. Dropping down the Outlaw with the side slam. And now it's Outlaw who's going to have to find his way back to his feet before the referee can reach 10. Ooh! Look at that, Richard. That was amazing. An incredible technical move by Michael Scars Minor. That's a steel chair. Exactly, Richard. And technically, the Outlaw should already be unconscious. He should have already lost, because that's the kind of technical skill that Michael Scars Minor brings to the ring. Are you sure you know what technical wrestling is? Of course I do, Richard. I read all about it on Facebook. This woman was telling me how amazing of a technical wrestler Eva Marie is, and I have to agree. But no. You know, you'll get a chance to see a great technical wrestler next in our main event when Evan Jones takes on Corey Tombstone for the HKW Championship. Oh! A German suplex dropping down Michael Scars Minor hard on his head. Come on, Michael, get back to your feet. There he goes. Look at that. No German suplex is going to keep down Michael Scars Minor. And now the Outlaw using those underhanded weapons to try and gain an advantage, Richard. What are you talking about? Weapons are 100% legal in this matchup, and your little buddy over there, Michael Scars Minor, has been wailing on Outlaw with that steel chair for the last several minutes. Richard, Michael Scars Minor is a true champion. He can do whatever he damn well pleases inside the ring. That's the kind of glory that you get when you're a part of Scars Enterprises. You don't know anything about that, Richard, but I sure do. And tonight, Michael Scars Minor, he's going to finish off the Outlaw. We're going to retreat to the Ramada, have a huge celebration celebrating King Dominator becoming the United States and social media champions here tonight, cheering on Michael Scars Minor as he claims his first in probably like 50 Digital Revolution victories. This man, mark my words, will become the greatest wrestler in HKW history. Well, right now he's got the Outlaw down middle of the ring, and Outlaw finally making it back to his feet at a count of 6. But just 4 seconds away from losing this contest. Now kick to the gut on Minor. and a pop-up powerbomb! Crashing down Michael Scars Minor, courtesy of the Outlaw, and just like that, it's Minor forced to find a way to make it back to his feet himself. Hey, Michael, come on. There we go, Richard. There we go. Michael Scars Minor back to his feet at a count of 5. Faster than the Outlaw. Yeah, but he doesn't look too well in that corner. Here comes Outlaw, crashing into the back of Michael Scars Minor, finds his way back down to the canvas, and another count being issued from our official here. Minor starting to get back up to his feet and then falling back down, rolling towards Outlaw, who looks for a senton, but not quite far enough. This might be Michael Scars Minor's opportunity. Here we go. Michael Minor going to take the advantage away from the Outlaw. Knife edge chops. Now has Outlaw up on his shoulder, and Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes putting down the Outlaw. That's it, Richard. Call the match. Michael Scars Minor wins. That is not... No. Michael Scars Minor still dishing out the damage to the Outlaw. In fact, I'm sure you're very happy about, but Outlaw's not going to go down easy. Outlaw's one of the toughest guys ever to step inside an HKW ring. He's gone against the best the HKW has ever had to offer, and here tonight, he is going to achieve his dream, and he's going to capture that World Heavyweight Championship. You keep believing that, Richard, but I will be a realist. I will realistically look at this situation. Hell, I'll even make you a guarantee, Richard. There is no way that the Outlaw walks out of Digital Revolution tonight as the champion. If he does, you can be the next $1 million clown. What? That's right, Richard. If Outlaw walks out of here tonight with the world title, I'll give you $1 million. All right, go Outlaw. Let's go Outlaw. And look how quickly you became biased. Just like I always said, Richard, you can't be trusted. I can want to win $1 million. If Outlaw wins it, you're gonna give me $1 million? That's right. If Outlaw walks out of here tonight with the world title, you can have $1 million. But it's not gonna happen. That man right there, Michael Scars Minor, he is a true champion. He makes the Outlaw look like a joke each and every time he comes down to the ring. Well, this doesn't look too good for Michael Scars Minor being put up there on that table. Oh, come on, Michael, fight out of this. I don't think he's gonna. Outlaw, package pile driver through the Spanish announce table. Michael Minor is down. This does not look good for the champ. Come on, Michael, you can do it. Get back up, listen to the sound of my voice. Come to the sound of my voice, Michael. There you go, buddy. Minor just barely making it back up to his feet, still looking more than a little groggy. Outlaw coming from behind. No, Michael Minor landing on his feet like a cat. You're wrong as usual, Richard. Michael Minor is going to walk out of HKW's Digital Revolution 4 as the most dominant world heavyweight champion that you've ever seen. Outlaw back to his feet, and Minor quickly dropping him back down onto his back, not giving Outlaw a second to breathe here in that smart wrestling on the part of Michael Scars Minor. He knows what he's going to have to do tonight in order to claim victory, and that's exactly what he's doing inside that ring. Minor back out to the outside as our referee has reached 8. No, and at 8, the Outlaw finally making his way back to his feet yet again. That was real close for Michael Scars Minor. not as close as it's going to be, Richard, because Michael Minor's already won this. Michael Minor already knows that he has the Outlaw 2 seconds away from being knocked unconscious. Outlaw grabbing a hold of Minor, tosses Minor out to the floor. Hey, what is all this? Outlaw dropping down to the floor, giving chase after Michael Scars. Minor kick to the midsection on Minor. Oh no, Richard, he's not going to do it. Oh yeah, he is. Michael Minor's back cracked across the side of the ring apron. Michael, are you okay? Richard, I need to go over there and check on Michael Scars Minor. He needs me. But you stay your ass right here. This match is between these two men. One-on-one. Last man standing match here tonight for the HKW's World Heavyweight Championship. And I have to believe that it is all over for Michael Scars Minor. I think the Outlaw knows it's all over for Minor. Come on, Michael, you can do it. Get up. I believe in you. Richard, go ahead, Michael. I'm not going to help Michael. I want $1 million. Outlaw climbing back into the ring. Referees count up to 8. 9. Yes, Michael. Michael making his way back to his feet. A long 9 count. Whew. Michael, don't do that to me, buddy. You scared me. Michael Minor making his way back to his feet at the count of 9. Just 1 second away from losing the HKW World Heavyweight Championship here tonight to the Outlaw. Grabbing hold of the neck of the Outlaw, drops the Outlaw down now. Big neck breaker there by Michael Scars Minor, and now Minor has Outlaw packaged up. Package pile driver takes down the Outlaw. 2, Richard. Yes. 3. It's over, Richard. It's over. The Outlaw's not getting back up. He still might referee. Up to 5 now. 6. Michael Scars Minor has won it. Outlaw's not going to get back to his feet after that vicious package. He's back on his feet, Richard. This isn't fair. Michael Scars Minor is getting screwed over at every turn. We're going to pull this match out. This isn't fair to Michael Scars Minor. It's not fair to Scars Enterprises. Why are you allowing this, Richard? You need to be doing something about this, Richard. Enough of you. Outlaw on his feet, face to face with Michael Scars Minor. A super kick into the jaw of the champ. The Outlaw is in control here tonight in Toronto, and the HKW Nation is going ballistic. Pop-up powerbomb. Come on, Michael, you can do it. I don't know. The Outlaw picking up Michael Scars Minor. Despite the referee's 10 count, he's got something else in mind. Oh my God, lining up Michael Scars Minor, going over the barricade. Michael! Richard, we have to throw this match out. This can't be allowed to be happening. Michael, come on. Richard. Outlaw slamming Michael Scars Minor to that barricade, that huge spear. And now it'll be up to Michael Scars Minor to make his way back to his feet. Michael, you can do it. Come on, Michael. Outlaw giving a wide amount of space to the referee and Minor not wanting to break up this potential 10 count. No, Richard, it's not a 10 count. It needs to be a 50 count for Michael Scars Minor. He's 5 times better than the Outlaw, so he needs 50 count. We're up to 9. And that's going to do it. The Outlaw has done it. The Outlaw knocking out Michael Scars Minor. And can you believe it? He is the last man standing. This isn't right. I want a recount. I demand a recount, Richard. That referee, he skipped 4 and he skipped 7. That was only an 8 count, putting down Michael Scar's minor. This isn't fair. It's 100% fair. And I believe there was a mention of you owing me $1 million tonight if the Outlaw walks out of Digital Revolution as champ. Well, get ready to pay up, and congratulations to the one-man army, the Outlaw! It hit you, Richard. Outlaw with a huge victory here tonight over Michael. Wait, what is this?
Hello, boys and girls. I have a question for you.
What?
Do you know how much money it costs to get a title shot at Digital Revolution?
Title shot at Digital Revolution?
I do.
Wait, there's Zelzimar! Zelzimar sneaking up behind the Outlaw! What the hell is he talking about, a title shot at Digital Revolution? I think Zanzibar bought his way into this, Richard! Zanzibar from behind! Oh my God, Richard! What just happened? I don't know! Zelzimar coming out of nowhere, announcing that he gets a title shot and just dropping the Outlaw. What the hell just happened? This clown coming out of nowhere and stealing your $1 million, Richard. I can't believe it. I can't believe. What the hell? Zelzimar is the world champion? He's the world heavyweight champion? What the hell? Anything can happen here in the HKW. Anything can happen at Digital Revolution. You knew this $1 million clown was not to be trusted.
I am the king of gods. No, the god of gods. I am the pharaoh of HKW.
I want to introduce you to somebody, now that it's the Corey Tombstone show. I want to introduce you to some friends of mine. So the HKW Mardi Gras episode, it'll be my coronation.
Yes, you may have won the title in the Elimination Chamber. You never defeated me. I'll see you soon, Sugar.
You all wanted to come for our heads. Well, I have taken the heart of HKW.
But you, boys, above all, are public enemy #1, and you will have your head placed on a pike in the wrestling god's throne.
This is your last run, Evan. You need to understand that. I will be the one to end your career.
April 12th, Digital Revolution. Jones versus Tombstone. Unkillable Man versus Unstoppable God.
Well, folks, it has been an absolutely insane night, but now it is time for our main event.
and is for the prestigious Pro Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship.
It's all come down to this, Richard. It's all up to that man, Evan Jones, the one true wrestling god, here tonight, ready to take on the unkillable man, Corey Tombstone. Evan Jones, the former World Heavyweight Champion, forced to relinquish his crown after a brutal assault at HKW Royal Gauntlet at the hands of these TWE invaders. Left him on the shelf for a little over a month. It would be in New Orleans, Louisiana at HKW's Mardi Gras celebration when Evan Jones would make his return and issue out a direct challenge to Corey Tombstone for the HKW Championship. Of course, Jones earned this opportunity in every way, shape, and form. The winner of the 2020 Royal Gauntlet now challenges for the HKW title. You know, Richard, I'm not really an Evan Jones fan, but here tonight I have to be behind Evan Jones. I have to be behind the great one, the one true wrestling god, because I have to hope, beyond all hope, that in the morning we will no longer be calling these invaders this trash from TWE Champion. Evan Jones marching down to the ring. He knows exactly what it's going to take down Corey Tombstone here tonight. How can he, Richard? How can he? No man has been able to take down Corey Tombstone. No man has been able to defeat the unkillable man, and it may just be an uphill battle for Evan Jones here tonight. I want to believe in him too. I want to believe that Evan Jones will do exactly what Despair did and stop TWE from capturing any more of our championship gold here tonight. Something the Outlaw clearly couldn't do. The How was Outlaw supposed to know that Zelzabah was going to show up? And there he is, ladies and gentlemen. He is the HKW champion. The unkillable man. The invader who has made the lives of everyone here in the HKW miserable for months. Corey Tombstone. Corey Tombstone needs to get his ass kicked right out the HKW door, and here tonight that's exactly what Evan Jones is hoping to do. Evan, every one of us is behind you. We're hoping for your victory. I have to be realistic. I don't think he's going to be able to do it because Corey's a really good wrestler. But I'm behind you, Evan. Come on. You call me a sympathizer. Well, both men are in the ring. The officials in there as well, and we are getting ready to start this contest for the HKW Championship. It is our main event here tonight at Digital Revolution 4.
Grand Rapids, Michigan, weighing in at 251 pounds, Evan Jones. And introducing the champion from Rochester, New York, weighing in at 250 pounds. He is the unpredictable.
So much is riding on this contest. Corey Tombstone turning over at HKW Championship belt. Evan Jones taking a long look at the gold that was once his. This is what it is all coming down to here tonight. You sound excited, Richard. I am excited. And here we go. Evan Jones, Corey Tombstone. Two bulls locking horns. Dead center of the ring. Evan Jones twisting the arm of Corey Tombstone, slipping behind with the hammerlock. Nice move by Evan Jones. I think you said he had some technical ability or something like that. Absolutely. Evan Jones, one of the most phenomenally technical wrestlers on the planet, quite frankly. Sounds like he's more apt than you are when it comes to talking on commentary, Richard. I'm just jazzed. I'm excited. I've waited months for this matchup. I've waited for months to see Evan Jones get his hands on Corey Tombstone one-on-one. These invaders from TWE have done nothing but make our lives miserable for months, ever since Corey Tombstone first showed up on the scene. And now Evan Jones has the opportunity to finally put an end to it all, to take back the HKW Championship that is so rightfully ours. And look at that, nice move by Evan Jones, great ring awareness, putting his foot up on the ropes. And Corey Tombstone coming in from behind, delivering the kick. Corey Tombstone, he wants to walk out of HKW's Digital Revolution for just as bad with the HKW Championship. You heard what Blake Buchanan said last night. They are looking to end everyone here. They're looking to put an end to the HKW, and they believe they'll do that here tonight if they retain the HKW title. Evan Jones striking blow across the head of Corey Tombstone. Here's the cover, and Tombstone kicking at it too. Evan Jones right back on the offensive, wrapping his arm around the throat of Corey Tombstone. Has that sleeper hold locked in deep. Tombstone working his way back up to his feet. Oof. Oof. Multiple shots into the gut on Evan Jones, and now Corey Tombstone with that belly-to-belly suplex. Evan Jones might have the technical ability, but Corey Tombstone is the one who brings the power into this matchup, Richard. Yeah, I know that's very true. When it comes to the power game, I 100% have to give the advantage here tonight to that man right there, Corey Tombstone, the HKW champion, being clotheslined now over the top rope, courtesy of the #1 contender, the former champion, a man who's a Grand Slam champion here in the HKW, Evan Jones. Evan tossing Corey Tombstone back inside the ring, keeping the offense on Tombstone. Evan, Irish whip now, sending Corey into the corner. And scraping the eyes of Corey Tombstone across that top rope. That's not very nice, but it's 100% legal and very effective, Richard. And now Evan Jones dropping the knee across the head of Corey Tombstone. Here's the cover. 1, 2, oh! Long 2 count there for the champ, Corey Tombstone, as Evan Jones continues to dish out damage here tonight in hopes of reclaiming the HKW title. And a drop kick right to the chest of the unkillable man. Another 2 count. 2! Only 2 there. Evan Jones still not able to put away Corey Tombstone. Yes, but with every pinfall, every 2 count, it seems like Evan Jones is getting a little bit closer. And it might just be possible, Richard, it might just be possible for Evan to overcome the unkillable man here tonight. Corey Tombstone diving on top of Evan Jones through death press. Big right hands into the face of Jones, and now Tombstone across the ring has his eyes set on Jones, and a spear! A spear about broke Evan Jones in half. Corey Tombstone clubbing blow to the back of Evan Jones, cover now by Tombstone. 1, 2, no! Whew. Evan Jones again able to kick out of that pinfall attempt by Corey Tombstone. I gotta believe that Evan Jones has more left in the tank. Shot to the face of Corey, sends him across the ring, and now what a back body drop, lifting over 300 pounds of Corey Tombstone up over his head and down onto his back. Great show of strength on the part of the one true wrestling god, Evan Jones. Jones taking Tombstone now into the corner, lifting him up onto that top rope, knife edge chop across the back of Corey Tombstone. And now Jones, whoa, what a sidewalk slam, falling down off of that middle rope, and Evan Jones got 100% of it. And now the former champ up to the top rope, looking to come crashing down on Corey. No! Tombstone up to his feet with a super kick. Where did that come from, Richard? That super kick came out of nowhere. Cover 2 in. It's Jones. Jones escaping after that super kick that leveled him. What a move on the part of the HKW champion, Corey Tombstone. Tombstone staying on the gas, delivering a belly-to-belly to Evan Jones. Jones trying to get back to his feet as Tombstone mocks him. But Jones kicked the midsection on Tombstone, body to the head suplex. The technical ability of Evan Jones taking hold at every turn. The power game raining down from Corey Tombstone. Another big suplex, this time from Tombstone to Jones. It's suplex after suplex here tonight, but which one of these men would be able to take more punishment? Which one of these men would be able to score the victory and become the hero to their respective company? Evan Jones lining up Corey Tombstone, dropping the knee across the face of Tombstone. And here's a cover by Jones. 1, 2, and another kick out by Tombstone. Long near fall. Keeping down Corey Tombstone. Evan Jones. What's Jones thinking now? Rolling out to the floor. Oh! Evan Jones starting to strip down the announce table. I don't blame him, Richard. I don't blame him at all. Evan Jones remembers better than anyone back at Royal Gauntlet when Corey Tombstone put him through that table. And now Evan Jones is hoping to do the same to Tombstone. Jones grabbing a hold of the head of the HKW champion, bringing him back into the ring. What's Jones say? Oh! Big shot to the chest. And a knee to the face of Corey Tombstone. What a move by Evan Jones. And here's a cover. 1, 2. No! The referee caught it wrong. The referee hit 3, but Tombstone had his hand on the ropes. Oh, what? What do you mean? What do you mean he had his hand on the ropes? The referee miscalled it. This match isn't over. No! Wait! What the hell? No! 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 Evan Jones has been screwed! Evan Jones being rolled up from behind by Corey Tombstone. This match wasn't over. The referee screwed over Evan Jones. I don't think it was a referee, but Evan, what the hell? No! Corey Tombstone is still the HKW champion. I'm in shock. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us tonight. And God only knows what will happen this Wednesday on Rampage. I've been Richard G. Mayer. Good night, everybody.